Welcome to this photo walk in Milano.
Uncle?
If you think that sometimes digital isn't enough, this episode is for you. I am Antonio, I'm a photographer and filmmaker, and I've been chasing cinematic and analog aesthetic for years, even when shooting digital. Dehancer just launched Dehancer Desktop for photographers. It's a fantastic tool for film emulation, but is it that simple? When Dehancer asked me to test their new desktop software for photography, I was curious, because I've been using their tools for video for a long time. So I grabbed my Lumix S5 and a Canon FD 35 and hit the street of Milan, shooting day, night and in the rain to really get a feel for how the Dehancer Desktop can process RAW files and emulate some of my favorite film profiles. For me, Dehancer is not just about recreating the film vibe. It's about closing the gap between what I see and what I feel. Milano doesn't ask for attention. It reveals itself slowly, and sometimes what you feel at the moment doesn't quite match what your camera sees. So, what if you can bring that feeling back into a digital image? Quick note, Dehancer didn't influence this video. I had full creative freedom. Yes. Alright, let's step inside the process. The interface is clean and intuitive. If you used Dehancer before, this will feel familiar. If not, it's still surprisingly easy to navigate. Let's import a RAW file and start building a cinematic look. Dehancer gives you access to over 60 film stocks and 80 presets, from photographic classic to true motion pictures film. But instead of going through everything, I want to show you how I actually use it. We are not chasing saturation, we are looking for harmony. Let's start with daylight. Digital images tend to feel a bit rigid, especially in the highlights. So, the first thing I focus on is film compression. Watch what happens to the brightest areas. Instead of clipping, they start to roll off more naturally. This is one of the key differences between digital and film. Then I move into color density, not saturation, but the depth of the colors. It gives the image more presence, without making it look artificial. And just with these few steps, the image already starts to feel more cinematic. Now let's move into night. This is where things get interesting. Light becomes more intentional, and film reacts to it in a very unique way. Let's start with elation. Look at the highlights around street lights. That subtle red glow. This is the signature of film. It's not just an effect. It's what makes the image feel alive. Then we add bloom, softening the highlights, giving them a more organic presence. And finally, a subtle vignette, just enough to guide the eye without being noticeable. The goal is always the same. You don't want to see the effect, you want to feel it. Now let's talk about texture. Film grain is often misunderstood. It's not noise, it's structure. It adds depth and a sense of physicality to the image. Especially with 35mm grain, you start to feel something more organic. And then comes the final step, film print. This is where everything comes together, simulating how the image would look if printed on real motion picture film. And very often, this is the moment where the image finally clicks. If this brief look at Dehancer Desktop has sparked your interest, I invite you to explore the Dehancer website, where you will find in-depth technical insights into the many features I couldn't fully cover in this already extensive video. You can download it and try it for free. Digital is incredibly powerful, but sometimes it's too perfect. What we often miss is not resolution, but emotion. Not always. Is it powerful? Oh yes. If you are chasing a cinematic look in your photography, it's a tool worth exploring. Okay, I'm curious, which look did you prefer? Are you more a Kodak or a Fujifilm person? Please let me know in the comment and subscribe if you want to see more cinematic workflows. And let's see you in the next one. Ciao.